We make a slip knot. So you make a loop like this, and then you grab this, you make a slip knot. And then you put it around your needle and tighten it. Okay, now we need to cast on 3. I have a video right here that'll show you how to cast on. 2, 3. Okay, and then you turn it over, and then we knit 3 stitches. Except in the pattern, it says slip the first stitch in each row for a nice finished border. So that's what we're going to do. So this is all you do. Pretend like you're going to knit it, and then you just pull it off. That's how you slip. Okay, so let's knit the other 2 stitches. So turn your work. Okay, now we knit 1. So we're going to slip it off, and then we're going to make 1. So I'm going to pick up this stitch that's in between those 2 stitches. And then all I do is knit it. And that's how you make 1. Okay, and then we knit this one. And then we're going to make 1. So we'll pick up that stitch. And we knit it. And then we knit our last stitch. Okay, turn our work, and now we're going to knit 5. So we slip our first stitch, and then we knit 4. Okay, we turn it over. So our working yarn is always right here next to the needle. Okay, now we slip our first stitch, and we're going to make 1. I'm just going to pick this up, and knit, and then we knit 3, and then we pick up a stitch to make 1, and then we knit it, and then knit the last stitch, and then we knit 7. Oh, I almost forgot to slip. Alright, now that you're done, we break the yarn. I'm just going to cut it. It's a little easier. Break the yarn and then slide it over, and then you repeat this. So start, then the second time don't break the yarn, okay? I'll meet you there. Okay, now that you have them together and you have the ridges right side up, you're going to knit across. So make sure your working yarn is on the next to the needle, the end. Okay, so we just slip our first stitch and knit across. And then you should have 14 stitches. Kind of pull on the tail so that so that it doesn't get loose. Okay, and then you knit 3 more rows. So I'll see you after you knit those 3 rows. Okay, how's it looking? Okay, now what we do is we knit 1, which we're just slipping, and then we slip, slip, knit, which is we slip 1, 2, and then we're going to knit those 2 together. So we go through the bottom, underneath the needle, and we go through the front, just like that. Then we put our yarn around. Is it gonna focus? Just like that, and then you pull them off. Okay? And now we knit to the last 3 stitches. And then we knit 2 together. Just like that. If you can see, if that helps, yeah. See at that view. Okay? And then knit. So it's just like knitting, but we just knit 2 together. And then we knit the last stitch. The next one we just knit across. All the way to the end of the row, and then we turn. Okay, so it says to repeat the last 2 rows, which are the slip slip knit and then the knit across, until you have 2 stitches remaining, okay? So if you want to go back to when I did that, then click here. Okay, when you have 4 stitches, what you do is you do the slip slip knit and then the knit 2 together. And then knit last 2. Okay, then we bind off and bind off by knitting both of them, and then you pull the first stitch over the second stitch. Okay, and then I pull my needle, and then I get my scissors and I cut the yarn, and then I pull the remaining yarn out. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and then we have to weave the ends. First, get your needle, put your yarn through, and then just put it through. And I do it on the edges so that You can't see it. And then I bring it back. You're done.